It's a great day to crochet. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to episode number 8 of Storybook Blankets. So today I have 3 different books and kind of 3 different blankets. Really, they're all one blanket, just 3 different sizes that I want to show you, tell you about, and then tell you how to get the patterns. So the first book I have is called Taco Tuesday, and I am from the Houston area, and in Texas we all love Mexican food. Well, most people do. I used to not really care for it that much, but I've come to love tacos. So I decided when I was looking for another project to do for my Storybook Blanket series, I thought a taco blanket would be super cute. So I started hunting for some books that it would go along with, and I found 3 really cute books. So this Taco Tuesday book is just a little board book, and it's more for babies. So really cute. Has a little puppet in the middle. And then I also found this book called Pizza and Taco, Who's the Best? And maybe you'll guess which storybook blanket might be in my next episode. This is a really cute book. It is kind of a graphic novel book for older kids who are still maybe just starting off to read, but can read. And then I found this really cute book called Dragons Love Tacos. And this one I got off of Amazon. The other 2 I found at Target, but I bet you can find them on Amazon also. So this is also a really cute book about why dragons love tacos. So let me show you our taco blanket that I have made. I've made it in 3 different sizes, and in the pattern there are 3 different sizes listed. The basic construction is the same for all 3, and really you can do it with any weight yarn. So when I started off, I started looking for the perfect yarn to make the corn tortilla crispy taco blanket middle, the basic of a taco shell. And I was thinking of a crispy taco shell, looking for something yellow, and this yarn I found at Hobby Lobby. So this is the yarn that's called Sweet Divinity, and it is in the colorway Amber Waves. And this is the coolest yarn. It is a 100% acrylic yarn. I'm sorry, it's an 80% acrylic, 20% nylon. But take a look at the variety of tones in there. It's almost like it mimics a hand-dyed yarn. So I just really love this yarn. It is super soft. The only thing is, it says on the ball band that it is a 4-weight yarn, but for me, it looks more like it's a 3-weight yarn, a DK or a sport weight. So you can kind of see that. And I'll show you in comparison to the other blanket I made out of a different yarn that is a 4-weight worsted yarn. So this size right here is the preemie blanket size. And it starts with just a basic round double crochet blanket in the middle. And I do have a tutorial on how to make just the basic round double crochet blanket. I'll put a little link to it up here so you can click on it. The next thing that I started looking for was a lettuce blanket that I thought would be great to do for the lettuce. I kind of found a yarn that is a light green and a yarn that is a darker green. And so that lighter green yarn that I found is the Soft and Sleek yarn, and it is a low pill fiber, and this is in the colorway, I believe it's just called green. Yep, it's in the colorway green, and this is definitely a 4 worsted weight yarn. Then I wanted a little bit darker yarn for the second round, so I got this Warm and Cozy, and it is in the color olive. All of these yarns that I got come from Hobby Lobby. If you don't have a Hobby Lobby in your area, or it doesn't ship to your country, you can use any yarns that you want in whatever colors that you want that, would mimic a taco. So those were my 2 yarns that I put together for one of the blankets. And then also I made, and I'll show you in a little bit, the other blanket I used. I love this yarn, and it is in the print So you can see that it's a nice variety of green. And this is in the colorway Spring Green. And this is a worsted weight yarn that comes from Hobby Lobby also. So the next thing I was looking for was something to mimic the meat. And you can see that I just picked a brown boucle yarn. And so at Hobby Lobby, they have the Fireside yarn, which is a lot like the Homespun yarn by Lion Brand. So if you could find, if you don't have a Hobby Lobby, but you get Lion Brand yarns, you could use the Homespun. This is in the colorway Honey Maple. So this is what I had left. So you can see that is the brown yarn that I picked to mimic the meat. And then for the sour cream and tomato, I just picked a white and a red. I really, really like these giant Crafter's Secret Big Idea skeins. They're huge. They are regularly $9.99. If you catch them when they're 30% off, of course, that's $7. But if I just need to go grab one, I'll grab that 40% off coupon. So $6 for a giant skein of yarn. This is a pound, 16 ounces, 454 grams. So if you get one of these, it's going to last you a long time. So I grabbed the white and I grabbed the red. Also, I'll go ahead and show you the other blanket that I made. So I showed you the preemie size blanket. This one is the child size blanket. So you can see it's a lot larger. It's the exact same construction, but there's more rounds in the middle. And with this being a thicker yarn, it does make a larger basic round blanket for the middle. So this yarn that I have on this one is the Crafter's Secret, and this is in the colorway Sun Gold. So it's the same Crafter's Secret Big Idea in Sun Gold. So that blanket, this one, basically what I did is I bought one of the giant skeins and I just kept going round and round until I ran out, which I did have some left because I got part of the way around on my last round and I knew I wasn't going to make it. So I just ripped it out and just save the rest for something else for a stash buster project. But yeah, this big size 1 pound skein is what you would need if you want to make the child size blanket. So it's a pretty good size. It's about 44. I mean, my arm span, it goes all the way across my arm span. So yeah, that's a really good size blanket for a child. And you're doing the same construction for the outside. So the last thing I was looking for was something for the cheese fringe. And I wanted it to be a contrast for the yellowish gold tone of the middle of the blanket. I didn't want it to match. I didn't want it to match the color of the tortilla. I wanted it to be something totally different. So I just went in my stash and I grabbed some Karen Simply Soft that I had that was in this yellow colorway. I don't even know what color it is, but you can just grab whatever color you want to mimic your cheese and make your strands and do your fringe for the cheese. This is, so I've showed you the preemie, I've showed you the child's. This is the baby size. And so basically what I did for the baby size is I got 2 of the Sweet Divinity balls here, and I made pretty much, I kept going around on the inside until I ran out. And then for the preemie, I just used 1. So 1 for the preemie, 2 for the baby, and then 1 of these for the child's. I'm guessing that if you wanted to make the child's blanket out of this, you could probably just get yourself 1 more, so have 3 total, and it would probably be enough to do the child size blanket. Okay, so if you are interested in this pattern, I have 2 tutorials here on YouTube. The first one is a basic round blanket, which you'll do that for the middle, and then I have a separate video that shows you how to do your rounds on the outside for your lettuce, your sour cream and tomato, your meat, and how to add the cheese fringe. If you're one of those people that likes a PDF copy of your pattern, I have a link down in the description box to my Etsy shop where I have that pattern for sale. And if you use the code TT, like Taco Tuesday, TT25, you'll get 25% off of this pattern. And the pattern includes all 3 sizes. So if you're interested in that, go pick that up. If you like this kind of content, if you enjoy the Storybook Blanket series I've been doing and you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. You never know what kind of storybook blankets I'm going to come up with. And if you are interested in giving me some suggestions for different books to do, leave it in the comments. And you never know what book I'm going to do next. So I will see you next time on Storybook Blankets.